I'll do a moonlit sky lesson. I just put a sticker down here and I wet the back of the paper. That keeps it, you know, when you wet the front, it keeps it from curling up. So I wet the back first and then I wet the front. I already did it, so. And then I made two mixes here. One is a watery gray mix. I just did some blue and a little orange to gray it down, and maybe a little green in there. And I'm going to just use that to create cloud shadows. So just kind of randomly put in some cloud shapes. Leave a good amount of white space behind them. Or around them, I mean. Okay, so there's my clouds now with this darker mix of similar colors. I'm going to just kind of go in between so that it travels a little bit in toward the cloud and that it leaves a white space around it. It's kind of drying already, but I think it's bleeding okay. Better work a little faster. Just going to bring it down. Now, all my switch brushes. My paper is still pretty damp. It's very damp. If I try to put like some distant trees down here right now, it's gonna really blend. I would just have people wait for a minute. Meanwhile, I'll go straight for, or go with straight color and get some good strong color on my brush, and I'll just put like let's see what happens. Put some trees in here. If you get kind of like a few lines like that, then you could turn your brush sideways and kind of go in a conical shape. You know, you're just going to get whatever you get depending on how wet the paper is. I could just color all the way down, or I could leave water here. Okay. Now in order to get that moon off of there, you have to be completely dry, so I'm gonna blow dry it. Nope. Okay, well, I kind of would like this to reflect in the water. There's a few different ways to do that. You can actually use sandpaper to rub it off a little bit, or I think let's see, I think for my students I would just use a little acrylic or white acrylic. White, or I've got a little bit of silver. Let's see how that works. I don't really like putting my good brushes in the acrylic, but so kind of straight under it. Oop, that's too dark. It's not going to show up. I really need white. Or I could have reserved it with something. Let's try some white. I don't think I have any white. There we go. Just some white. Oh, this is boring waiting for me here. So maybe just create some kind of... See, it would have been way better to reserve the paper. This doesn't, it's not as white as I would want it to be, because really your reflection is going to be very light. But it's gentle, it's a nice gentle reflection. Good enough for now. So otherwise you could use like a blade or something, but I sure wouldn't take that to a class. Now let's see if I can peel my moon off. It's not dry. There we go. See, it pulled up some of the paper because it wasn't dry enough. Anyway, so then I'll just come in with a little bit of that gray and bring some of that cloud over. Blend it in a little. Yeah, I think that could be an okay class. I'll do a couple of them and then people can use them as examples. Thank you.